What is going on, everybody? Happy Monday. We're fucking back. How is everybody? How's everybody's week been? Everybody's weekend? Angel, Millie, Unknown, everybody that's in the chat right now, welcome back in. Guys, we are on season 3, episode 5 of Unboxed Thoughts. And Cassie, happy Monday. And I really appreciate everybody coming in here, hanging out with me. Just going to talk today. I know it's been a couple weeks. We'll talk about my trip to Florida for a little bit. I do know there are some people out there that are wondering how it went. So we will touch on that a little bit. But as always, I like to ask you guys how your weekend was. We got a lot to cover today, guys. We really do. And I want everybody to bear with me a little bit today. So just as I was getting ready to do the show, Blaze is a little under the weather today. He's a little sick. He had some bad pizza, so it didn't agree with his stomach. So, Blaze is down and out. So I'm pulling double duty. As you guys know, there's just something about Mondays. I fucking love being here on a Monday. It's that different feeling. So, I know with taking last week off, you know, really need to come back in here today and you know just talk. And I do want to talk about just touch on something with everybody. I know a lot of us come and go. We got some new people. Some people aren't able to catch the show all the time. So I think it's really good to at least touch back and elaborate on exactly what it is that we fucking talk about here, you know. Um, so my name's Nix. Um, a lot of you guys know, and if you don't know, recovering addict and alcoholic. We talk about not only just things to do with recovery. We touch a lot on mental health. We touch on a lot of like trying to go outside the box, going outside your comfort zone, trying to look at things from different perspectives. That's what we do here on Unboxed Thoughts. And another thing is we've really formed a very tight family community. All right, so um, should really get in the habit of throwing that in there, every now and then, just in case some new people, um, realistically, it's just a hour and a half fucking vent fest is what goes on. All right. And I do tell you guys all the time that and excuse me as well, I'm actually nursing a massive fucking toothache that I've been fighting for like close to a month now. All right. So I ended up taking some ibuprofen earlier. We're actually doing pretty damn good right now. I can drink my coffee and not actually fucking hurt. So having said that, guys, um, yeah, it's a no judgment fucking free zone. Um, I always say that I am really thankful of how far we have come along. I tell people all the time that it's very humbling being able to come up here and talk to you guys, knowing that I was only guaranteed the 4 episodes. Bring that shit up all the fucking time, man. Just because you go from 4 episodes, and now we're already a quarter of the way through season 3. Like when you look at it realistically, we're already a quarter of the season through. Once today's done, yeah, fucking 15 more episodes. And then we start preparations for season 4, and well, it'll be eventful. But I really do appreciate everybody, each and every time you guys show up. And not only do that we talk about my experiences with addiction, mental health, stuff like that. Talk a lot about um, Blaze. I suck on titties. All right. If you're gonna tell me I suck, I'm not gonna degrade you. I do suck. I suck on boobies. But, sir, you're the one that's over there throwing up, hugging the toilet right now. So, sir, what the fuck you been sucking on? Anyway, in other news, um, that's Blaze, everybody. For you guys who don't know, yeah, he's a professional toilet hugger. See, and out of all the things that I talk about on these episodes, all right, it's I talk about so much on this fucking show that the one thing when I talk about, what I be sucking on, that's when my mom has to do, hey, I can still say you suck while hugging the toilet. Obviously, your fingers are working perfectly fine. They could be over here hitting a couple keyboard pads or buttons or some shit like that. We all know you like to push my buttons. Anyway, Blaze, happy to be back today, buddy. So yeah, not only do I want to talk about my life experiences, but I want to throw the invite out. If you haven't gotten the invite already, I've said it before. I don't have a lot of guests on this show. I do that for a reason. I think. I hope you feel better, Blaze. And this is on a serious note. Me and Blaze and his wife Tammy, the network, we really formed a really, awesome relationship with each other, and they have really given me the freedom to, basically, just do as I want with this type of show. Things do come up in discussion and stuff like that, but I gotta say that I'm very privileged to be able to form that type of bond with them, and I feel like, because I've been given so much, I feel like, I would want to give you guys something else too. Like I talk to you guys all the time that I don't feel like I give you guys enough, especially when I go like in these types of headspaces, and I'm not making as much content, or I talked to you guys before that I would always make a promo video before every fucking show, every goddamn show. And I kind of feel like I've taken a massive step back from that. You know what I mean? And do I need to call him a ambulance? Probably. It's not my way, basically, of showing my lack of interest anymore in doing the podcast, or other platforms that I appear on. So I don't want anybody to think he's not as active as much. He hasn't even at least been putting any type of content out. You guys help push more of that stuff out to me. Hey, FaZe Jarvis, Skaman, what's up? I have a challenge for you. Hit me with it. I'm checking the chat. Got you. So, so that's one of my goals now. I want to give you guys more content. I want to offer you guys, hey Alyssa, I want to offer you guys an invite. if there's anybody out there whereas to if you want to have a discussion about any type of thing that maybe I've had a episode on that you can relate to, or if there's something that you feel is like just something that you can have a conversation with me with, let me know. I would love to hear from you guys anytime. What do we got here? We are human. We need to rest the mind, body, and soul. It's okay to take a break. Yeah, absolutely. Not on me, kiddo. That's on Nick. What is it? Are you gonna do a challenge? Just never give up. That's right. Hold on. What do we got? I'm doing a video for small streamers. Okay, so have to do a challenge. Okay, hit me more. So, guys, I said at the beginning of this season that I want to open up the guest book. So, if you feel like you can come on here, we got an hour and a half. We got an hour and a half to fucking kill and talk about whatever you guys want. I would love to have that conversation with you. And like I said, it's like a therapy session. It's a therapy session where we can all go and be fucking unjudged, right? And
So, who wants to be who wants to be awesome and check that out for me for 1 minute? Can somebody in the chat check that out for me? I'll tell you this right now, if that's real, you go for 1 minute to 30 seconds. If that's real and you really got the $50, that that $50 that you're willing to donate, whoever is in my chat right now, I'll have each and every single one of them vote on where we will donate that $50 to. All right, so Millie, you don't see this in the chat. Hold on a minute. Let me put this voice overlay over here real quick. You guys will be able to see it pop up soon. So if you go, I know, I just put the chat overlay on. I know for you guys on Facebook, and YouTube, you guys can't see it, but you'll be able to see it now. Jarvis, can you please post that one more time? So there's this guy on Kick right now, guys. Okay, he's doing videos for small streamers. So what he is doing is they're doing challenges. From what I'm getting, he's doing anywhere between 30 to 1 minute videos for small streamers. And he said that if I'd be willing to do the video for 30 seconds to a minute, he could pay $50. And of course, leave it up to Blaze. Leave it up to Blaze to say, not on me, kid. That's on Nick. Yeah. So there he is. So anyway, um, so that's that. My bad. I am getting the donation ready. If you're dead serious about that, so now everybody can see everything. If you're dead serious about that, if I see that $50 come through, okay, you're saying you're dead serious. If I see that $50 come through, These 10 people that are in my chat, I'm with them every single day. These are my main go-to people. I trust them with my life. Didn't I say right before I came on here today? Didn't I say before I came on here today that hey, there's a guy on Kick that fucking watches every week like clockwork. He's a real dedicated watcher. I said, watch. I said, as much as I would love to shut Kick down to help, with the fucking loading process and the server, right? I was like, I'm gonna actually keep Kick on. I was like, I'm gonna keep Kick on. I was like, just because that dude shows up every fucking week. But there is no way. There is no fucking way you got a better chance of seeing God. You think you're gonna see me bark like a fucking dog for $50 for a minute? No, no, not fucking happening. No, I can't do it. I'll take a sip of my coffee though for $50. Some good coffee. So you said $1,000 before. Put 500 up. Put 500 of it up and send half of it. yeah, Blaze. These be your boys on Kick. $500, $250 goes automatically to Blaze's account. Anyway. These are Blaze's boys. Pop it up. Blaze, I'm shutting Kick down. I'm shutting fucking Kick down. All right, so anyway, we're gonna move on, guys. He's a fucking troll. After the break, I'll put Kick down. Blaze has a lot of friends. Hey, Blaze has special friends. What's Kick? Is that like MySpace? Dude, MySpace is like, damn, MySpace makes me feel fucking old. So, anyway, all right. I'm gonna open up the chat to the guest box every Monday from now on. Anybody, if you want to come on here and shoot the shit with me, all right. The sky is the limit for conversation. Is this before my time? No, IPA, you got 6 months on me, remember? So you were well around with MySpace. Yeah. So now that we had our opening monologue, we got introduced to Blaze's friend over there on fucking Kick. We're gonna we're just hitting the 25-minute mark, guys. So we're gonna everything is before your time. We're gonna get into my Florida trip, Jesse. We're gonna get into my Florida trip. We're gonna take a 3-minute break. All right, we'll just go to break now. That way, when we come back, we'll get right into the Florida trip. All right. So go take your pisses and your shits, and I don't know, for you guys who do the hokey pokey and hunky dory and all that good shit real quick, get that into. Mm, whatever you want to do. It's your life. I'll see you after the break.
I hear the sound, stumbling laughter, holding on to each other. Miss the last bus on foot to get home. I miss the town, rowdy and clever, all at once undercover, blowing kisses to the shop windows as we go. We stayed out playing past midnight.
That was years ago.
Now something just ain't right.
Better take it slow.
I see the view stretching before us, cathedral bells and a chorus, morning larks singing out to the dawn. I miss me and you, boy, with style, on our bikes, single file, day drinking at a cafe in Cologne. We stayed out playing past midnight.
But that was years ago.
Now something just ain't right.
Better take it slow.
Are we getting old? Am I getting over? Gotta catch my breath before we go. We stayed out playing past midnight.
But that was years ago.
Now something just ain't right.
Better take it slow.
We stayed out playing past
That was
midnight.
years ago.
Now something just ain't right.
Better take it slow.
Something just ain't right, 'cause you put her in a stinky hole. I hate that fucking song. Something just ain't right. There's a lot not right about that song. Oh, where my mind goes every time I hear it. Welcome back, guys. Did you guys enjoy your break? Was everybody waiting for my fucking comments? Because you guys know how much I can't stand that song. Anyway, I know you guys enjoy it. The things I do for you guys. But yeah, so getting into the Florida trip. I do know a lot of you guys were in contact with me while I was out there.
but now that we are back, I do want to base a good portion of this episode on that. So, guys, let me start right before I left for Florida. Okay, right before I had left for Florida, I had gotten a letter in the mail, basically saying that that I was getting approved to get my own place. Okay, um, good news, right? Great news. And it's somewhere along the lines of like, you know, I had the Florida trip coming up, so I had made the appointment to go see this lady on the third, which was on Friday, at 1 o'clock. And basically, just chat with her about the uh, availabilities for a 1 or 2 bedroom apartment. So, having said that, um, now it's time to go to Florida. Fucking tell you, man, it is never easy. It is never fucking easy. And I also want to, we'll get into it, okay? We've got fucking time to kill, okay? We've got time. So we're just going to go out into this. Actually, let's get comfy. So, supposed to leave on Wednesday to go see the boys. Okay. A lot of you guys already know there was a mix up with my ride to the airport. I didn't make my flight Wednesday morning. So now I'm in like this fucking deep depression because, and for those of you who don't know as well, the incident that had taken place with my kids the last time they were up here in Massachusetts. I don't know if everybody in the chat knows this. Some of you do, some of you don't. But this was actually the first time I seen my children since that incident. I don't know if anybody knew that, but if you didn't, now you do. Okay, so this trip really meant something. So I missed my fucking flight, and next thing you know, I'm in like fucking. I'm in like a deep depression. I'm in kill mode. I'm fucking sad. I'm aggravated. I'm pissed off. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. And next thing you know, all right, um, I'm in the midst of fucking having to look for a new flight out there because I'm determined to get my ass out there. I just want to say that my dad actually was like my fucking guardian angel at that time because he helped me out in a big fucking way because he knew how much this trip meant to me to get out there to see them. So he helped me out big time, and I couldn't find a flight the next day. I couldn't find a flight for the fucking Friday. So next thing you know, I'm finding a flight for Saturday morning. I only had a week off from work. So I legitly had fucking Saturday into Monday. So I had to get a brand new fucking round trip. I had to get a brand new fucking place to stay. Didn't end up doing the whole fucking rental thing or whatever. It just, at this point, it was just fuck everything else. Get down there.
And like now that I think about it, I kind of feel like my emotions of how I thought they would be when I first seen my kids, right after this incident, they weren't what I thought they were going to be. And I'm going to tell you why. I feel like I was definitely more emotional than I thought. I knew I was going to be emotional, but I knew that like excitement part was going to play into it as well, and I didn't get that. I didn't think about this afterwards. Why? Because I was already bummed the fuck out when I got I was happy. I was excited to see them. But I was already bummed out because I already knew I was like on a race against fucking time because I already lost 3 fucking days with them. 3.5 days. Right? So it was really like every fucking second, like had to mean something to me, to them, you know, and not to mention, like I said, this was the first time that I was seeing my kids in a couple of years, right? Person to person, you know, and it was like when I got down, it was almost just like, what the fuck, man? Like, we gotta go do this, we gotta go do that, we got fucking so little time. And but I gotta say that, hi McKenna. When I got reassured that when they it was, I think it was Sunday when we were having lunch. Jackson had turned around to me and he was like, these are gonna be like the best 4 days ever. You know what I mean? And then, it was right then and there when he fucking said that. And then, Jameson hopped on his little wagon and was like, yeah. I was like, all right, we're gonna be good. Everything's gonna be great. And, it was. You know what I mean? And we ended up having a blast. And I just want to say, like, that area of fucking Florida where we went trick or treating sucked. All right, there's this fucking this part of fucking Manatee County, fucking Bradenton, Florida, right near the fucking schools, dude. It's got like the fucking schools, and you had like the fucking churches. Ghost town, complete fucking ghost town. And then finally we end up at one of these places, right? We're knocking. The fucking lady didn't even answer the door at first. But next thing you know, they have like the big fucking windows. And all you see is this lady rushing through the house. Right? She opens up the fucking door and then she's like, oh, hey, come on, come on. She's like, trick or treat. What are you guys supposed to be? And, they both tell him Jackson was, I keep forgetting the character's name, but he's from Naruto. And Jameson was the fucking killer clown. And so she's looking at Jackson, the older one from Naruto, and then she sees Jameson, who's only 7. He's gonna be 8. I'm a killer clown. Okay. Then she tells us, we haven't had trick or treaters around this area for 3 years. She's like, it's crazy. She's like, nobody ever comes around here. She's like, they always go towards like, Bayshore Gardens, which is like, on the opposite end
the rich neighborhood. You know what I mean? And she's like, so we weren't really expecting anybody. I'm so glad we had candy prepared. Da, 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 da. You know what I mean? So after the fucking looking at, Jameson, because we had like the little blood spots on Jameson too, like he looked really good. If you guys are in our Discord or whatever the case is, I posted pictures. Um, it looked awesome. So we added the little extra blood to Jameson. Then she's like, hey, did you know the church is doing a trunk or treat? Mind you, okay, I'm trick or treating. It wasn't me. It was me, and I was just getting into that. Don't. So Blaze says, leave it to Nick to take the kids to the wrong neighborhood for trick or treating. It wasn't. So I did live down there, but I didn't know the area like that. I, I didn't know the area like that well. I was with my kid's mother as well. So she was the one who ended up turning around saying, hey, let's go trick or treat. So with her wisdom, we went trick or treating at this place. So the lady turns around and she was like, hey, she's like, the church is doing the fucking trunk or treat. Cassie turns around, my kid's mother turns around and she's like, what did she say? I was like, she was just telling us about the church. The church is doing trunk or treating. You just have Jameson go, yo, Dad, can we go to the church? And I was like, we ain't going to no fucking church. Do a fucking trunk or treating. You know what I mean? Like, do you want to watch Daddy melt fucking right here? What? This is the last day before I see you guys. You know what I mean? And fucking, I guess I got to make my flight back home. I can't just fucking melt here. So anyway, yeah, so needless to say, like as the night went on, I think the area just like waited for it to like legitimately get pitch black. You know what I mean? I think that's what it came down to, because the longer we went, like we started at like fucking, I think it was like 6 o'clock or some shit like that, which the sun was still up. You know what I mean? Like the only place that I think that I've gone where they're already trick or treating and like broad daylight, freshly right out of school, is maybe like fucking Salem. You know what I mean? Or like I don't know, but around my area personally, I don't see it a lot. But I do know in other areas, it all depends. They start earlier and later than others. Needless to say, they just wanted it to get dark because it picked up. And I was like, oh yeah, like it's getting great, you know. And she's over here like, oh well, the fucking bigger this crowd gets, she's like, I think, we got a dip or whatever. And I'm not like that. I love a crowd. The more the crowd, the fucking better, you know. And plus, Halloween, I love seeing the different costumes and shit like that people bring to the table. But yeah, so it was a fun visit. It was great. Had a, had a house and fucking, it was fun. But then came Wednesday, and I knew it was gonna go by like that. You know what I mean? And when I booked my ticket on Wednesday, when I rebooked my ticket, I was thinking kind of like fucking, I'll book a later flight, right? I'm going to book a later flight. That way, Wednesday, that leaves me that open door, you know what I mean? So I can spend that little bit of time with them, you know what I mean? Because they only live 10 minutes from the airport. I wasn't thinking about fucking taking school into consideration because they don't get home or out of school till like 3:30. Then, okay, that was mistake number one about booking my ticket. Number two, I thought my checkout for the house was 3 p.m. because my check-in to the house was 3 p.m. So when I booked my ticket into Bradenton, it worked out perfect because my plane came in at 1:30 p.m. I'd have to wait for my baggage and then wait for my fucking did you miss another flight? No. No, I didn't miss another flight. So I had those ducks in order flying in. Arrive at 1:30, wait for my baggage, wait for transportation. I'll be at the house hour and a half later, 3 p.m. Boom, perfect. Leaving, I didn't take their school into consideration, is what I'm saying. So when I booked my flight back home, I should have just booked the early flight. Because, dude, like, they left me Tuesday night after trick-or-treating. They left me Tuesday night after trick-or-treating, and holy shit, I was fucked up. Like, and here's the kicker. It fucked me up in so many ways because I was legitimately gonna have my kid's mother just drop me off at the airport. I'm Alyssa. I was gonna have my kid's mother drop me off at the airport after trick or treating because she had told me already earlier on in the day. She was like, "Hey, listen, they already took 2 days out of school, so we'll do the trick or treating thing tonight, but they got to come back home with me tonight after trick or treating because they got to go to school." I said, "You know what? That's completely understandable. All right." Just to fucking be down there and see them and spend that time with them was, it wasn't enough. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you that was enough because it definitely wasn't enough. But I got to see them. So, having said that, I ended up fucking telling her that I wasn't going to need her to bring me to the airport. All right. I think because tensions were rising, I already knew my visit was coming to an end with them. Everything she was saying was getting under my skin. No, it could never be enough. Never. So, you know, so I think I was just getting caught in my feelings. And needless to say, after telling her, like, I'm not spending the fucking night, that I had the week, this house with the boys, where I'm not going to sleep here by myself. Needless to say, with the help of so many of you, I ended up sleeping in that fucking house. And it fucking sucked. It fucking sucked. I was having flashbacks like a motherfucker.
I don't think it would have been so bad if they would have came up here for a visit and then do it like how we normally do. But I'm going to tell you, by it being me going down there and then it having to be me to leave to come back up here. That's what happened when I left Florida. Because I lived down there with them. So knowing that I had to leave them again, it brought back that fucking. I just felt like I was leaving them like that all over again. You know, like it was fucking. It was bad. And then obviously came the whole fucking, you know, beating myself up for shit that, you know, this situation just sucks so bad. Like I hate it so fucking much that it's almost like I got to do it to myself on purpose. You know what I mean? Just to fucking give myself like that kick in the ass. You know? You know, but like I'm telling, like I fucking hate being this 1,300-mile away dad. And being at that airport, and this is where I was getting at, and being at that airport from 10:30. 10:30. I was talking to IPA at the time. Like I was literally on the phone with her from the time the bus got me and then we got disconnected for a little bit. But I called right back as soon as I got to the airport. But yeah, I was there, and I couldn't. Dude, I was there so early they didn't even let me check my fucking bags in. Here I am just fucking going over. Drop my fucking bags. You know, and I walk up to the fucking machine. You know what I mean? I'm just like, you know, I'm starting to fucking mope. You know what I mean? It's like, how many bags are you checking in? Like, one. I check out the fucking lady behind the counter. I'm like, this is a fucking transfer, right? I still had the fucking transfer thing on my bag from before. Not thinking there was no need for me to fucking ask her that because I still had the last one. All I had to do is take the fucking tape off of for the tags for the old one and put the fucking new ones on, you know. There you go. Anyway, I still didn't get to that point. As soon as they asked me about my bag check-in, I'm like, yeah, one. It's like, you cannot check in bags. Please wait till at least 4 hours before your fucking flight. I'm like, what the fuck you mean you I'm in this fucking airport. I'm in this airport. This cord sucks, sorry. I'm in this airport flipping a shit. I just want to get on my fucking flight. I know my flight leaves at 5:45, but I just want to get near the fucking gate. I couldn't even go to the gate. I seen Dunkin' Donuts and fucking Jimmy John's. I couldn't even get a fucking donut or a fucking sandwich. After I couldn't check my fucking bags in, right? I goes over there. I'm like, oh, fucking Dunkin' Donuts and Jimmy John's are all no. So take my fucking bag. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna go have myself a fucking sandwich, dude. You know? As soon as I get to the top of the fucking escalator, you see the fucking lady with the red shirt, fucking walkie. You know? I'm a security guard too, ma'am. Yeah. Is that a check-in bag right there or a carry-on? She asks me. Like, my backpack is my carry-on. I said, this is my fucking check-in. She's like, you can't be up here right now. She's like, that bag's got to be checked in. She's like, then you can come up here. I was like, well, I just seen the fucking escalator open, you know what I mean? And figured I'd come up here and kill some time. Yeah, it's only open like this because of the whole remodel. You see the remodel? She's like, but, you know, we've got sheetrock and, you know, primer and all this other good stuff all around the airport. We're remodeling. You have wait downstairs. Check that bag in. Then you can come back up here. I'm like, this fucking bitch. Your attitude is turning me on, but you bitch. So that's that. And when I realized that I was stuck there, well, I was there for 11, right? I couldn't check my bags until 1:45. And even then, the longer I stood at that fucking airport, the more and more I just drove myself fucking nuts. Because I was just like, ended up thinking to myself, I'm like, fucking, I don't want to fucking leave. I wish I had just booked an earlier fucking flight so I could just get in these feels fucking over and done with. You know, at least if I was in the air, you know what I mean, I wouldn't have to fucking suffer as bad. I will tell you this though, like, I went through the motions when I was waiting at the airport as it is, right? And then I just ended up getting numb. And there was this when I left the Bradenton airport, I had to stop in Nashville, and then I went from Nashville to Boston. And there was this part in Boston, in Nashville, where just like, yo, I broke down right on the fucking plane. Like, I was so numb when I finally left Florida. I think I was just at the point where it was like fucking, I was already grieving like the fucking 6 hours prior to my fucking flight. So by the time my flight came, it was just like, you hop on the plane, you go to Nashville to Boston. You know, and I just remember fucking, hi Sophia. Guys, I just remember I love the window seat. I love the window seat near the fucking wing. And for this particular flight, from Nashville to Boston, I don't know how it happened, but I actually had a first class ticket. You know what? I think, I don't know, I just got lucky with the fucking ticket because it was like the low fare shit, so I don't know. But regardless, right? So when we got on the plane, this was a very low
stacked flight. It wasn't a busy flight. There was like hardly nobody. I think they said there was like 105 open seats on this flight. So when we were boarding the plane, they said that it was open seating. So I'm like, yeah. I make a beeline for the fucking window seat. Of course, nobody's there, right? It's towards the back of the plane. Everybody wants to be up. And they're like, oh, we need to fucking spread out. Anyway, I get to my favorite part of the plane. And I end up just looking out the fucking window. And I'm just watching the plane back up. I then switch my phone to fucking the airplane mode. They tell you to wait till they get to 10,000 feet to hook up to their Wi-Fi, but I didn't make the 10,000 feet. No, IPA to my mic. It's very touchy. So like if I fucking like touch it in the fucking first way, or if I'm making like the craziest sudden movement on my desk, it's going out. So it's not you. No, dude, it's not the cord. I was fucking around with it even before the show. It's the connection inside of my laptop itself. It's the US, because I have two USB imports, one on each side of my laptop, and both of them, they're very, very touchy. Yeah, it's loose from the inside of my laptop. So that's why you guys know me. I like to talk with my hands. I like my freaking expressions, and it's killing me right now because I gotta be like very careful because I don't want to fucking hit my desk the wrong way. Or if you even notice, like even if my nose touches. All right, it's gonna turn me into a liar right now, but I've noticed it a couple times during this fucking episode. Even if my nose touches the top of my mic accidentally.
It'll fucking pop off and come back on. It's the Portuguese in you. Yeah. So anyway, we're on an hour right now. Do you guys want to take a break? You want me to keep talking? Break. I'm gonna keep talking. Break. I can keep talking. That's cool. We can sit here, wait. Break. Keep talking. Hey. Happy to see you, Raya, bro. I ended up seeing you before, but I was just, doing my thing, bro. I was just zoning out, talking. I seen you. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you. Is McKenna still in here too? Thank you too for coming in. All you guys, thank you for coming in today. Mom has to take Okay, you know what? Let's take a break. I will see you guys in like 3 minutes, and I'll play a stupid song that you guys like so much. All right, I know how much you guys like this song. I can't wait to change it. We used to have another one for a backup. For when my show came on, I would tell Blaze to fucking play that one. But you guys like this one. I'll see y'all soon.
Holding on to each other. Miss the last bus on foot to get home. I miss the town, rowdy and clever, all at once undercover, blowing kisses to the shop windows as we go.
She stood up late past midnight, sleeping with a sneaky Joe. And then he slipped in her bunghole. There's the harsh reality truth behind your fucking song. Sir, I say we vote to keep the song. I love it. And Blaze, I sent Snicks my email to you. Oh, yes. Blaze, she sent me her email. I will send it to you after the show or something. Just here real quick and to say sorry I'm missing the show. I'm playing defense from another migraine and handle virtual and audio. Love y'all. Abigail, we love you too. I appreciate you coming in. Thank you. So now we get down to the last 20 minutes. And now we jump from topic to topic. We talk about this, that, and the other thing, right? And I'm going to be honest with you. I knew I was going to share about my trip to Florida today. I just wasn't exactly sure how much, because realistically, we can talk about that. That one trip could probably take up 3 fucking episodes if I really wanted it to. Okay. But having said that, I want to dedicate this show to any father, to any mother. Okay. In all seriousness, this is why I really feel it's important to stay humble. Okay. I tell you guys all the time with the mistakes that I've made, I know for a fact that I do not, the world doesn't owe me a fucking thing. Okay? The world doesn't owe me a fucking thing. I took enough from the world. I took enough from the people within the world. It's my turn to give something back. It's a way of doing what's right. You know, be true to yourself and remain humble. But get this is at the same time. Okay. No matter how good you're doing in life, when you make mistakes, you're out there, you're correcting them, great. You're a few steps ahead of the game. You're already doing more that not a lot of people out there would be doing if they were in your shoes, my shoes. Okay. But don't think for 1 second, just because you're still doing good, that whatever type of karma does not sleep. And I feel by me going down there, can you guys not hear me? Millie, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Okay. IPA, you can't hear me? Okay. So don't do that now. So
it's important to remain humble because karma does not sleep, and I still feel like this is a form of karma that fucking still hits me till this day for mistakes that I made way back when. As I said before, when I knew like my time was out with the boys and it was time to come back, I knew right away I was gonna be, I already knew. And next thing you know, here I am fucking sending out messages to fucking chats and fucking, hey, who's gonna be available? Oh, if you guys see me, keep looking to the side. If you don't know, I have the chat going on over here as well on my phone. Um, I knew I was gonna be, in quite the fucking head spot, and I just needed, whoever. And there was a bunch of you who fucking showed up, and I want to thank you guys for that very much. Um, because it does. And I feel like it's important for me to feel those feelings, as bad as it is. Because I'm going through the fucking panic attack motions. Yeah, I'm going through the fucking, the chest tightening and. But you feel those feelings, you feel that pain. It sucks. But it's a reminder. Do it right. It's not pain to hurt me. It's a pain to humble me. Remember how it can be. Do it right. So, there's a way to embrace. I've chosen to take this as a sign that the window of opportunities is now once again in front of me. I went down there, I seen them, I opened the doors. I got a taste, some old feelings. It's a feeling that I want to feel every day. It sucks being 1,300 miles away, and and that's why, like, when we talk about triggers and shit, that's why I get so fucking frustrated when you have like these bum fucking fathers, you know what I mean, who have their children right in their fucking back doors, right in their backyard. I mean, you can see them at any given time, anytime you want, and you choose fucking not to. I mean, like, I would kill for that. I mean, I would kill to be that fucking parent to fucking help my kid out with his schoolwork. You know what I mean? After school. Well, so it's not algebra. I'll call my fucking cousin Joey for that. My cousin Joey is a fucking genius with algebra. But I'm pretty good at basic math. Help you with your homework, bro. Bring you to school. Pick you up from school. I mean, like, that's the type of shit that, like, fucking frustrates me. You know what I mean? My father wasn't the best fucking father, but I'll tell you this right now. He never drove. The first time I ever seen my father drove was the fucking night that was the night that they was the last night I seen him before they told me they found him dead. That was the first night I ever seen my father drive. But having said that, my father never drove with me. And he would show up to my schools, my baseball games when he wanted to, of course. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, even somebody of his caliber, you know what I mean? He would fucking. But it hurt. Yeah. So, going back to the beginning of the show when I talked about the apartment, I didn't end up going to my appointment on Friday because I think it's important for somebody else who really needs it to take, an apartment like that. I've talked to some of you about this, you know, but if I'm going to be planning on leaving down to Florida and I'm not planning on staying up here, why am I going to take an apartment that somebody else could have? Right? That's my decision. And I think it's the right decision. Just got to get some shit squared away. I just got to get some shit squared away over here. And I would really like sometime after the new year. I'm aiming for sometime after the new year. But yeah, that's the Florida trip, guys. And like I said, you also had the one-on-one with no interruptions of the other. Yeah. Yep. You're finally gonna get a tan and blend into walls. And not blend into walls. I was really tan. I remember growing up, I would always fucking burn, 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 burn. I ended up tanning the last time around, and then I just fucking cast it out again. Yeah, but I do appreciate everybody's time and coming in here and watching today's episode. As I said at the beginning of the show, it's a vent fest, and I think that's what's very important. You know what I mean? We talk about everybody deals with their problems in, different ways, different forms, Um, like I've said before, a lot of people have always asked, like, you ever thought about going back to see a counselor or like a therapist? And it's like, let me tell you something. It would be a waste of time for me and them because I just feel like I've gotten to the point where like I've learned so many different coping skills. I've learned from so many great people, right? Where it's like I have the tools. I do. I can honestly, genuinely tell you, I feel like I have all the tools and the coping skills. It's just put 'em like anything else, right? You got to put them into action, and I have right here. That's why it's so important when I bring up that 4 episode thing. Only 4 episodes, and we're fucking a quarter of a way of season 3 today. You guys give me that spot, man. It's all because of you, motherfuckers. It's all because of you, man. Like this show wouldn't be shit without yous. It really wouldn't. And I love having this conversation. We got a few more minutes. Like when the topic gets brought up. You know what I mean? It's like there's just something knowing about that it's fucking Monday and being here to talk about certain things. It's really crazy when I really think about it to myself, but it's true. I just feel so at home. Just talking about whatever I want on here. Getting into my feels. Talking about, certain subjects, topics with you guys. You know what I mean? You feel something, on a Wednesday. You know what I mean? I'd be like, it's a Monday thing. We ain't gonna feel like that today. So I kind of feel like whatever fucking shit I'm going through on a Wednesday, I just kind of feel like I can just put myself in that mood. Like, no, Nick, we ain't doing that today. Nope, that's a Monday fucking thing. It's Wednesday. Let's rugged it out. We appreciate you. Thanks for sharing. I can relate in many ways to what you say. Man, I honestly gotta tell you, Jesse, fucking, I'm gonna get you on this show. But bro, I've been trying to get you on this show for literally since the middle of the first season. And I'm gonna tell you this right now while we're on the air. I know it was brought up before was to I had a couple of different things planned out maybe for today's show. And we ended up turning into what it was today. Needless to say, man, when I had thought of unknown, possibly, got to do it right. You know, uh, just like with Rick, you know what I mean, Eric. We got to get it right. And I just want to make sure that the topics that subjects that we could talk about are both on agreement. I'm very anal about my guests on the show. You know what I mean? I want them to feel comfortable too coming on here. You know what I mean? And that's another big thing as well, because I know a lot of the things we talk, a majority of the things we talk about, here, a lot of people don't want to talk about or won't talk about. You know what I mean? So I would just want to make sure that you're comfortable as well. But anytime, any fucking time, you know what I mean? And I'm sitting here thinking like, I don't know if I have enough time to go through everything with unknown. You know what I mean? Just because, you know, I know I've gone through enough shit on this show, whereas I'd want to make sure I give you the best show possible. You know what I mean? That's what it fucking comes down to. I'd want to give you the best show possible. I mean, people come here fucking every week. They see me now. You know what I mean? And I'd want people to see you and hear you. So we definitely have to do that. Yeah. That'd be a great show. But we're coming up on the a minute and 27. Questions, concerns, comments from the chat. Anything at all. I will touch on this. I did see a comment. Hey everyone, text take like 3-4 seconds to show up on the screen. Thanks. No, guys, thank you for the great show, and thank you for everybody who went with me on that journey. And you know what? Hey, you know what? Do you pee sitting down? You know what? No, I have not peed sitting down in 7 years. I remember when I would come home fucking completely tanked, bro. I didn't give a fuck how I was when it came to getting to the toilet. I just wanted to sit. I just wanted to piss. or I just wanted to shit. So if it meant I was heavily intoxicated, bro, and I sat down and fucking, I didn't give a fuck at that time. I was fucking hammered. I was pissing. What did I give a fuck? All I know is I was relieving some pressure on my fucking bladder. That's all I fucking knew and cared about. But I appreciate the question, please. Overtime show, all about the bathroom. Fucking, I'm flicking through. Was I on Etsy? It was probably Etsy. I don't think it was Temu. But I was looking at like these different fucking fabrics for your bathroom tiling. And fucking, they had like the fucking hole that you put like right in fucking front of the toilet bowl. You know what I mean? Like everything matched itself, and then all of a sudden, like if you're just on the fucking shitter, you just see the fucking hole sitting down there, dude. If it wasn't for a person or two within my house having a fucking aneurysm by sitting down, seeing that fucking hole while half asleep, I so would have ordered it as a fucking gag gift. I wanted to order it so bad, and it was only $4.30. I thought of fucking Austin, maybe like sitting down on the fucking shitter or something, and just like being like half asleep. You know what I mean? It's like, next thing you know, the poor motherfucker is pissing all over the fucking floor. Either I could just come up with him, and once again, while he's half asleep, and just fuck with him and be like, yo, motherfucker, you don't listen. I'm dropping you down that fucking hole. I'm gonna fucking boot you down there. You're going to hell. Fucking poo. Hey, I've been paying attention all day. The show is a part of. Now he can't just leave. I can believe. Right, man? No, man. Dude, I love these fucking shows. You know what, Blaze? I'm gonna go over just a couple more minutes. We're at the minute and 31. I'm gonna be honest with you guys for a minute. Hey, do you know? Like, remember when I told you guys that like that first show got butterfly feeling? You know what I mean? You get so nervous from that fucking the first show, right? I would be fucking lying to you guys, right? If I said that on Mondays that I miss on doing this show, right? On Mondays that I miss doing this show, as much as I fucking hate doing it, and if you know I missed the fucking show, there's something going on. And I said before, if I'm at 70% and I can give you that 70%, I'll give you all that 70%. If I'm at 70% and there is no way in fucking hell I can't give you that 70%, I will not be here. But I will tell you this. I feel good with today's show. It's great. I felt the tightness in my chest coming into it today. I felt the butterflies coming into it today. And those are the shows that I always like looking forward to. So I just wanted to share all that with you guys as well. These are the shows that I really look forward to the most. You know, when I get that special feeling, it's kind of like that automatic, like, I hope you guys feel it too type deal. It's one of my favorite feelings. Not used to feeling it, but I like it. It's a good feeling. So thank you, everybody. Appreciate each and every one of yous.
Until next week. Metal Dragon Braveheart, what up, man? Well, all right, guys. Enjoy your week. All right, be safe. Embrace one another. Pick each other up. Don't do nothing that I would do. Tell you all the time. It's bad for your health. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Yes. I appreciate every single one of you motherfuckers. So please, stay tuned while you guys watch the Unbox Thoughts intro again. Okay? I'm going to play the intro for you guys again. And then I will end the show. After party in Discord. Love you guys. See you next week.